Is CPA such a difficult course as people say? Is it that difficult to do? Many people have notion that CPA is such a difficult course to do, and I have heard many people telling me that they love accounting as a career, but every time they think of doing CPA, they hold back their dreams of becoming accountants because they hear that CPA is so difficult, that people keep failing and others give up along the way, and so they also give up even before they try it. And so today, guys, that's what we will be talking about, whether CPA is such a difficult course to do or not. And I'll be talking about this from experience because I have gone through CPA as well. And so let's have this conversation, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad that you found time to come onto my channel. So guys, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that people don't fail when doing CPA, that some people don't give up and go to do courses which they consider to be easier. And also, I will not lie to you that I did not also get refers or fail at one point or another. Yes, in some units I failed and I repeated and passed. And did I fail or get refers in each and every level of the course? The answer is no. In some parts or in some levels, I passed all the units without getting any refers, and in some levels, I got refers in 1 or 2 units and repeated and passed, and I continued with the journey. And to be honest, guys, every time I failed with a reason. I didn't just fail. I failed because or got a refer because either I skipped lessons and I did not update myself early enough with what was learned previous lessons, or even I failed to do assignments, and my Q assignments come from past papers. So if you don't do the assignments, it means that then you are doing yourself a great harm. And also, sometimes I also failed because I became a last minute person. So those 3 things are some of the things that make many people fail CPA exams, and they conclude that CPA is difficult because we want to relax, we want to be last minute people, we want to not do assignments and pass exams, we want to not attend lessons and not bother to update ourselves with what was learned and pass the exams. But with CPA, you cannot afford to have those habits or to be a person of those habits and then you make it in the exams, because number one, the time that you have is very much limited. We are talking about 5 months. It's the only time that you have before you sit for the exams. And within those 5 months, you need to understand the concepts. You need to get everything into your memory, the formulas, the theory part of it, and you need to practice using the past paper questions. And so you don't have the time to waste, you don't have the time to enjoy life and to do those things which I have mentioned, because if you do them, you will find that the exam is here, it is near, and you have not covered all that you need to cover. You have not practiced enough, and you know, if you don't practice enough, then you are going to find it difficult. That is how you end up failing, because the time flies so fast. And so if you note that the time that you have is limited and you utilize the time well, then you will be good to go with CPA. The second reason as to why you cannot afford to do those things which I have mentioned is that the content that is covered within those few months is a lot, and therefore it needs time to consume that content, to have it on your fingertips, to have it in your memory, such that when it comes to exams, all you need is to remember what you have been consuming and practicing. And therefore that is how you cannot afford to be a last minute kind of a person, because there is no that time, and because the content is a lot and you cannot make it to have it in your memory and at your fingertips the last minute. And if you try to do that, you find that you are overwhelmed and the pressures rises and you panic, and that's how you end up failing these exams. And the third thing is that you need to do a lot of practice when it comes to CPA. That is, you need to do a lot of questions from the past papers, because the exams questions are not so direct that once you just memorize notes and you just know the formulas, you are good to go. No, that is not the case for CPA. From time to time, you find that questions get twisted in different ways, and the examiners will keep changing the tricks and the twisting. So you need to keep up with the examiner by practicing using the past papers questions, doing as many as possible, because that way you get to learn and train yourself how to know these tricks, how to know these tactics of the examiners and how to handle them. And therefore that is why it is so much important to attend even lessons, because even the examples that the lecturers use are from the past papers as well. And therefore that is why it is so much important to make sure that you attend the lessons and also to do assignments, because again, the assignments that you are given, they are also from the past papers. And so if you don't do the assignments, you don't attend lessons, you don't update yourself, that is why you will miss to pass the exams, because you will not have equipped yourself with the tactics that you need. You will not have understood how to tackle these questions. And therefore, if you observe those three things, be sure that you are going to pass those exams and you are not going to find it difficult, because when it comes to the exams, you will not lack something to write and you will understand what the questions are about and you will be able to tackle them. Unlike when you just memorize notes and formulas and then you go to the exams and things tend to be so difficult for you. And therefore, guys, my take is, and what I always say and believe, is that nothing that has been done by other people is difficult to be done by me. And I say the same to you, that CPA is not difficult because other people have done it before you and they have made it, and therefore it is also doable for you. It is possible, you can do it. And so if that is where your passion is, you love accounting, that is the thing you'd like to do in your life, and that is where your heart is, then go ahead and go for it, because you can do it, you can make it. Others have made it too, and you can make it too, as long as you give your all, you commit yourself, you be persistent with it, you be consistent with it, and you also believe in yourself that you can do it, and do away with that mentality that CPA is so difficult. Because again, if you go with that mentality and that mindset, then it means that you have lost it even before you start it. So guys, feel encouraged, go for it, and also you avoid the things that I have highlighted to you, which I have told you that they can make you find it difficult and they can make you fail in the exams until you give up. And guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I know it was a short one and a quick one, but I believe that it has encouraged someone and it has given you strength to go ahead and go for what you like and for what you'd love to do in your life, and the career which you like and you admire. Don't let the fear hold you back. Don't let the discouragements and those voices telling you how difficult it is to hold you back. Go right ahead and do it. If others made it, you can also make it. I hope, guys, that you have enjoyed the video. I hope that you like it. And if it is so, make sure that you give this video a like down below. Comment also and ask any questions that you'd like to ask me in regards to accounting or any other content which I do. And if you have any other kind of content which you'd like to see from me and to hear from me, you can also give your suggestions in the comment section. You can also find me on other social media platforms at Kogi Grace and talk to me there. Let's talk and let's interact. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and join this family. Let's grow together. Let's walk this journey together, and we are going far and to greater heights. Thank you so much for watching. I'm grateful and I appreciate you so much. See you in my next video. Shalom, shalom, shalom.